The previous two modules have given us a picture of veteran mental health in the Australian context. They've looked at rates of mental health disorders, protective and risk factors for military people. They have also discussed some of the harder to define concepts, such as the impact of military values on help seeking and the psychological process of transition out of the military to become a veteran, and the impact of this on families. This module puts together some basic support ideas based on that knowledge, to provide you with a simple model that will allow you to focus on what really works to support veteran mental health. We hope that this is something you find useful. There are 4 principles that underlie our framework, and we will discuss them in more detail in the next section. The 4 areas are competence and cultural knowledge, staying up to date in your understanding of military and veteran mental health issues, self-management and choice, working with the strengths of veterans and those who have a preference for self-management to allow them to do as much as they can first and to seek their own mental health care. Social support during transition, focusing on that high-risk period of initial transition to being a veteran and how veterans can make sure they build social supports right from the start. And family support and advice. We know that family is crucial to veteran mental health, and we need to maintain a focus on how the whole family is coping. Maintaining an up-to-date knowledge of every type of veteran and family experience is never going to be possible. Whilst veterans do demonstrate a preference for military-aware services, they're not going to expect you to have an understanding of all of their different experiences. However, being culturally competent can include a number of things. Having a general understanding of broad military values that may apply, being impartial and not having an agenda that feels anti-military or assumes a particular relationship between the veteran and the military, supporting and valuing the veteran's service, and having a good understanding of mental health supports that are available through the Department of Veteran Affairs, especially through the white and gold cards, but also through open arms and ex-service organisations. Supporting self-management does not mean encouraging a veteran to always go it alone. Rather, it's a process of working collaboratively with the veteran to ensure they have as much choice in the process as possible. Talk to them about their coping skills to manage day-to-day stresses in a positive way. This might include focusing on their physical health, their social engagement and activity, and ways that they cope with stress in their daily lives. Provide them with information on mental health conditions to allow them to make an informed choice about the type of support they receive. Help them with your knowledge about services available through the Department of Veteran Affairs or military-aware practitioners in your area. Veterans have a lot of choice in the help they can receive, but navigating the system to get that help is sometimes overwhelming for them. They might need your help to put a self-care plan in place. Making friends and engaging in social activities when you are in the military is reasonably easy. But making friendships and building connections in employment, volunteer work, hobbies, sports or other pursuits in civilian life takes a little bit more work and planning. When veterans are unprepared to do that planning for activities, it can come as a bit of a shock to them. Supporting veterans' social involvement does not mean that you have to find activities for them to participate in, although your organisation might helpfully provide these. It does mean working with the veteran to increase their awareness that social involvement is a key to maintaining good mental health. It means encouraging veterans to open up to other significant people in their life about any mental health difficulties that they have, so that those people can be supportive and help monitor the veteran in times of distress. It means building the veteran's connection with professionals, including a general practitioner, to ensure that they have a good relationship with someone who can offer mental health advice. It also means ensuring that the family are connected to a support group, Department of Veteran Affairs support or other resources directly and not just through the veteran. Veteran support agencies have a really important role to play in supporting and maintaining veteran mental health. You can be the lead into them seeking good mental health care and to them leading a healthier, happier life.
Now that you've completed the final module on supporting veterans' mental health, you might like to take a moment to write down some notes on your own practice. You can skip these activities and finish them later if you wish. What are some things you already do which emphasise parts of the model of supporting veteran mental health? Here are some things that others have said. Thank you for completing this online training in supporting veteran mental health. We hope this information will assist you in your work with veterans in the future.